if I'm live. Let me check first if I'm live. Okay, okay. Am I live? How do you see if you're out of there? Okay, I'm live now. Okay. So last stream, what did we do last stream? I think we did this SS cheat sheet. If you go to this, I guess link, right? It's a published website. Xelu.notion that site. Xelu.notion that site. If you go to the site, then you can see what we did last time. We just created this cheat sheet for. It's mostly for me because I wanted to, I guess, compile my notes right on SSS. So like we have like the npm package and the naming convention, the architecture, and then some stuff related to SSS. Like yeah. This is mostly from a course like that I'm taking right now. It's yeah. I've discussed it in the previous stream. Just yeah, if it's still up, you can check it. If it's not up, then you can check the VODs. Okay, so what else did we do last time? Oh yeah. There's this thing that we did for Figma. We also created this, I guess, very scuffed design. But this is what we're going to do today. We're going to create like a, at least like a site. No, it's not really a site. It's more like the site already exists, and I'm just going to add like a navigation and a footer. That's it. Navigation footer, and then I'm also going to create like a separate repo for it. So yeah, let's do that first. So let's create a new repo, and then let's call it md compile. Right. And then what's the description? Compile multiple markdowns into one readme. Okay. One readme, and then under readme file, could ignore template as I'm going to use Python. Yes, just a license. It's MIT. Okay. Okay, now we have this, then let's copy, and then I'm going to, I guess, go to, I'm going to clone this into my local workspace. Okay. Okay. Wait, let me just clone this for real quick. Git clone. Okay, now I have it. Yeah, I have it. Then I'm going to open it in VS Code. And yeah, is it gone? Oh, it's still there. Okay. So as you can see, this is yeah, md compile. Okay. Now since we're done doing that, then we could, I guess, we could switch from this to, I guess, the can I publish this publicly? I wanted the link. Can view. What's the link? Copy link. Then copy the clipboard. Let's see. Okay, there. I have this, right? And okay. I'm going to switch to, I guess, the private incognito mode, because since we're developing a website, it's better to work on it on like an incognito browser than like on like a normal browser, because in normal browsers it saves like the cookies. It saves like it caches stuff, and it messes up with when you're developing websites. It messes things up, and we want to prevent that. I guess we want to, I guess, develop on a fresh state. Like an incognito mode is like, you can think of it as like a fresh state, because it disallows cookies, it disallows cache. Actually, I'm not sure if it disallows cache. But yeah, it's easier to, I guess, develop on like incognito browser. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to close this browser. Oh, I messed up the stream, but I'm going to, I guess. Oh no, not that. Figma, okay. Okay. So this is like the incognito browser, right? And then I'm going to. Okay. Currently, the server is down, so I'm just going to copy some stuff from, I guess, from another folder. I'm going to copy this markdown to package to JSON, and then this comes attacks. That's it. To copy this, markdown, static, scripts, templates, app.py, package readme, requirements of text. So I'm just going to copy this from our folder and go to like my new repo and decompile and add this. Replace file, readme.file. Okay. And then I'm just going to I guess pip install -r requirements.txt. This will install everything that's in the requirements.txt folder. If we look at the requirements.txt, we could see, yep, we could see this thing, and yeah, we just install all this thing. What do you mean it's looking at multiple versions of Flask? Oh. Yes, conflicting dependencies. Sheesh, oh my god, I just installed it on my I just installed it on my local on the global workspace. I forgot you have to create like a virtual environment first and then install it on the virtual environment. Like such rookie mistakes, man. Rookie mistakes. So I guess pip remove. Is it pip remove? Pip uninstall. So I'm just going to uninstall, I guess. Pip uninstall. Can you uninstall from requirements text? Okay, you can. Just do this. I'll just uninstall. Permission denied. Do I need the sudo? Okay. I need the sudo. Pip uninstall. It's internal. Yeah, whatever. Ah, so it did not. Okay, okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I did not break anything. Okay, so like again, we pip install requirements. Pip install requirements text. User requested fast depends on 2.333. Where's word search? Okay, fine. I'll also 2.333. There. Okay, so now it's now on my virtual environment. Then I also have to install. Why do I have no? Okay, NodeMon. So it's in dev dependencies. So npm install. Should install NodeMon, right? Did I install NodeMon? Okay, it's here. Okay, okay. So if I run PyApp, then it's I ran like empty. Oh, PyApp, and then if I go to Flask 5000, okay. Okay, everything's working, right? Everything's working. If you're confused as to why, what the hell is happening, I explained how it works on my previous stream. So, but okay, I'm going to repeat it again, I guess. The way it works is that we have like a markdown file, right? I'm going to remove this, remove the sections, I guess. I'm going to remove the parts of sections. Repos, md compile, sections, where sections? Oh no, I think it's markdown and sections. Yeah, I'm just going to remove everything. Okay, and then I'm also going to remove everything in main. Okay. It's tracking node modules, so the way so that it doesn't track it, you go to like get ignore and then JavaScript template. Okay, and then you just copy everything. You just copy this, put it in get ignore. Then yeah, save, and then it should not track node modules. It's still tracking it. Is it tracking node modules? It should not track node modules. Also, the static ones, I have to remove that. I'll have to remove static. Wait, let me do that first. So static, I have to remove everything except the CSS part. CSS, so okay. As you can see, it's oh wait. Oh my god. I deleted the stuff that I needed to delete on like a separate folder, on like a different directory. I mean, which is a directory that I should not have touched. Okay, and then yep, static CSS, and then templates. The compile, static, templates, index.html, and this if. Let me check index.html. Okay, it's all good, all good, all good, all good. And then scripts, sections, nothing is inside sections, nothing is inside. Okay, let me see what gets added. File package JSON recommends attacks and decompile readme GitHub Markdown light. Okay, and then we can commit this, I guess. Then we can commit this git add dot git commit -m, just like the initial commit. Then git push. Then let's see if it works. Let's see what got committed, if it's the correct ones. Readme. Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot that since it's MD compiled, right? I want to create a script where it clones it and then it, how do you say it? It clones it and then it when you clone something, it automatically creates a parent directory. So I guess there's no need. And I could just add it on the scripts instead. Yeah, I guess there's no need. Okay, I'll think about it later. I'll think about it later. Okay, so for now it's working. I've shown that it works. Okay. So right now I want to add, I guess I want to get the CSS version of this first. This is CSS version. So let's see if we could do that. GitHub Markdown SCSS. I want the SCSS version of this. GitHub Markdown is CSS, but I want SCSS, not CSS. Oh, there, Sass. I'm not sure if this is like the official. Oh wait, no, it's just Dark Life theme. It's not even. It's not even GitHub. I guess there's none. I was hoping I could get like the SSS version and then I'll just compress this so I could like, yeah. But I guess I'll do that manually, compressing this. I'll do it manually. So npm package CSS compress. Just minify. Publish 2 years ago. We download some of this. Minify CSS. Clean CSS. I want the CLI version. So I just used CSS CLI. For building, unifying concat form, unify XML. Yeah, I guess I'll just minify it. And then okay, so package.json, I'm going to add npm I minus d. What's this? Clean CSS CLI. Oops. Okay. And then the code is, the script is format options. Outputs, file, optimizations. What do you mean, optimizations? I don't understand the output and optimizations on level. Okay. I guess I'll just check it out. I'm not even sure if it's the same package that I used before. Let me check like a previous project of mine first. That I also like minified CSS there. But I'm not sure if it's the same package that I used or if it's like a different package altogether. Let me check the scripts. What did I use? Actually, I did not use CSS, so I had no need to minify CSS because I did not use CSS. I used Sass. Okay, I guess I have no choice but to use the package. This package. Okay, clean CSS. This is compile. Oh, this is minify. CSS. Minify CSS. It's the CLI. How do you run it? Clean CSS. It's in static CSS. So static CSS. Static CSS and then dot CSS. GitHub Markdown Lite. GitHub CSS. Minus O GitHub. Then path the file with. Can I have like I don't have to set the path every single time? Is there like a way where I could, you know, instead of this, I guess there are none. Like in other CLI tools, you can like specify the source so that you don't have to like write down the path every single time. But I guess there's no way to do it here. So yeah, I guess I'll just write down like .min. Is that it? Or I think okay, minus O should be here. Okay. And then batch which washes one by one without joining them together. Well, I could add this on like my source file instead. Like, I don't want to show my static folders are like public. My how they say it, the Flask application searches like static files in the static directory, and then the HTML files in the templates directory, right? So I guess I could create like a source directory. Source directory, and then CSS where I could store this thing. Just going to cut and then paste, right? And then in the CLI tool I could, from static, I'll make it source instead. Okay, and then okay, so I guess I'll also make it batch, right? And then debug information, shows debug information with help, controls, output, formatting. See examples below. There's no examples. See examples below, and there's no examples. I guess I could. Since it's not like on a global, you know, like. Wish there was like an example. So. I'll optimize it by so like -0 and optimizations. Why would you? Output is too. Oh yeah, it's just one, and then optimizations. I guess I'll add this here, and this should be source, and this should be static. Okay. Source. Is that it? Looks like it's min and then the normal file. Let's try. I'm just like testing things out. So let's try. Where is it? Source. It should be at static CSS. I'm praying. I'm praying. Okay. Let's try it out. npm run minify CSS. Did it work? It did not work. It did not work. Why did it not work? Static CSS. Error. Unknown option minus. What do you mean unknown option? Because I think it's not 02. It's actually O, capital O. Is that it? Yeah, it's actually capital O. Oh my god. It's capital O. So this should work. Static. There. Is it single file? Alt Z. Okay, it's single file. And then let me see if it still works. It doesn't work. The styles are gone. The styles are gone, so it did not work. So 01, maybe 01. It also did not work. Why did it not work? So it should be 0. Oh, 0? There's no compression at all. What? There's no compression at all. Bad. So I guess I'll remove it. The optimization. I'll remove the optimization. Is that what this is like hinting me? I should remove the optimization and then let's see. It's not working. Why is it not working? It should work. Oh, sorry. It should work. I know why it doesn't work. Because on the index.html, it's looking for the old CSS file, and now it should work. Okay, it's not working. Okay, it should work now. What? It should be looking for min.css, right? It's min.css. There's nothing. Ah, I have to clear the cache. I have to clear the cache. I have to clear the cache. Nah, nah. This is even in Incognito. Like you cannot clear the cache. Task 5000. Okay. This is weird because there should be a GitHub Markdown Lite. Ah, oh, oh. So the script is wrong again. Oh wait, no, it's correct. GitHub Markdown Lite dot dot it's dot min dot css. I don't understand. Why? It's light dash min dot css. Why? Why? I do not understand why it should be one dot min dot css. Should be like dot min dot css. For some reason it's not like renaming it correctly. What should I do? What should I do? Should I like add like dash dot? This is tricky because like the script is correct, but it's not renaming it correctly. Why is it like light dash? I also need to ignore. I forgot that I need to ignore the source file. The source directory. Okay. Then it should be ignored. Okay. There. Oh, it created a directory that created a directory. What? What? Again. Static. Yeah, it created a directory. Why? Why? Why did you create a directory? Should I do this instead? It's still dash min. Why is it dash min? Like this is correct, but why is it dash min? Should I should I like install another package that renames the file? That's like that goes overboard, but like I have to. I'll have to do it, I guess, if that is the case. Because for some reason it's not renaming it correctly. Remove inline files. Okay, okay. So I guess I'll install another package that renames files. npm package. Okay, npm package rename. npm rename. npm move. npm move. npm move tapos CLI. Move CLI. Move file for okay. Sheesh. I do not recommend this, but like I'm writing scripts, so whatever. npm -d move CLI. Move CLI. Wait. What happened? What happened? What happened? I guess I'll just have this. LMN, so it should be here. It should still work, right? Then I'm going to... Why is it red? Why is it red? Ah, because of this. Move out. Rename CSS. I'm going to rename static move CLI. Static CSS GitHub markdown light min .css. Ooh, test globe. .min. And yeah, is there like after this you execute a file? Let's see. There's none. In the Philippines, where I live, there's a lot of like scams. It's like every single time I check my notification, it's like a scam. Yeah, it's like okay, this should work. And then after this, nodemon watch. It should also. But let me first run the script. npm run rename CSS. Let's see. Does it work? npm error. Missing script. What do you mean it misses the script? I have the script. What the hell? What? I have the script. String does not match the pattern. I'll redo my. I'll just copy this first. I'll just copy this because I don't want to rewrite my scripts again. Okay, I'll just delete this. I'll delete the package lock.json, and then I'm going to restart npm I -y, npm init -y. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. Now I get it. Now I get why. Okay. Let me restore it from trash. Let me restore it from trash. Now I get why. Where is it? Package.json. I think this is the 2. Then let me restore it from trash. There. Is it all Serilu? No, it's not all Serilu. So I'm going to change this to md compile. Change this to md. That would be weird if, like, if I go to like my others. Let me check my other non with the package.json if it changed. It did not. Let me see the package lock. I think it did not. Thankfully it did not. Okay. Did not affect my other repo. Okay. Everything's still completely fine. Oh wait, no. Okay, I'll just copy paste the script. There. Then npm run rename rename css. Okay. Did it rename it? Okay, it did it correctly. If I run minify css, okay. So I can just run build, right? If I run build first I will run minify npm run minify css, and then run npm run rename css. Yes. So like if I say npm run build, yep, it worked. And then I'm going to add the how do you say it? The compression, right? The capital O2, and then npm run build. Everything should still work. Control Alt Z, right? Let's see if it still works. Like, I'll close the server, refresh. Okay. Like a lot of like, how do you say? A lot of like going through hoops, and then finally it works. we got back to the previous to where we started, and then I'm going to get GitHub Markdown dark CSS, I guess. dark CSS. I just need the GitHub Markdown dark CSS. There's none. Yes, dark. There's none. Apparently there's none. So I'll guess I'll just get the dark theme here. I'll get the dark theme here. So this is the dark theme. Is this even the correct one? I'm not sure if it's the correct one. Oh, there. GitHub Markdown dark. So I guess I'll just get this. I'll just copy, and then create a new folder. I guess I can do it. Actually, no. Touch GitHub Markdown dark.css. Then I'll just paste this, and then I'll create a script. I don't have to create a script. I'll just, I don't know, I'll just is there a way to add multiple files? Clean CSS CLI multiple files. Can I do this? Minus 0 to then can I even do this instead? Let's see if I can do that. npm run code. Let's see if I can do that. Did not work. Did not work. So you need to add a file, I guess. But can I do this? What's this? Can I do .css? Let's see. Ooh, Darkman. Okay. How about this? And then static CSS. Can you? So like, can you move CLI? Right? Can you move like multiple folders? Actually, I should have just installed like the GitHub, Markdown CSS. I should have just installed it. Anyways. Am I tracking the source? I think I should track the source, but not track static. Yeah. Not source. I should not track static. Let me see. No, I actually should track source. Wait. I should not track static, right? I should not, but I need static. I need static. When it builds it, it has to create the static folder. I need a static folder. But if we're assuming that you're building it from source, right, then you don't need the static folder. Actually, wait, you should also... Why is it still tracked? Yeah, the static folder should not be tracked. Static folder should not be tracked. Or should it be like this? Or like... Still on track. Why is it still tracked? Okay, it's not tracked anymore. So I guess I'll add in the README that you have to build it. So when I need something that creates a dir npm create dir, make dir. Good God. Start like the... Let's see if I used make dir on my previous repo. I use make dir. HP network. Make dir, build. Where are you? Build. So I have rimraf. I installed rimraf. So I installed rimraf, right? I installed rimraf. I have rimraf. I have make dir. Okay. npm I minus d rimraf. And then I also have make dir. Okay, so I could say when you're building it, you first, okay, pre-build, first rimraf, remove the directory, static, first remove the directory static, and then you make the directory, make dir static. Yeah. And then let's see if I build make dir not found. But I have make dir. sh1 make dir not found. But I have make dir. That is weird. That is weird. Maybe because I should do this. Make what? Why am I getting this error? Cause oh wait, no. Yeah, it's correct. So like it should create a static dir. Make dir npm. Maybe because it should be make dir CLI, not make dir. Yeah, it should be make dir CLI. Yeah, it should be make dir CLI. npm install make dir npm I minus d make dir CLI. Then it should work, right? npm run build static. Okay, it should work. And then if I refresh the page, it should still be working. Like if I refresh the server, start the server, and then if I change the CSS file, the dark, it should still work. I mean, I should start server. It doesn't work. Why? Why does it not work? What is it? Because I haven't added the script to rename it, I guess. Move CLI. But I guess I haven't added a script to rename it. Is there like can I add the source to move CLI? CLI npm. Can I add like a source folder so I don't have to source path code? So if you're globbing it, can you do this? I'm curious if you could do this. GitHub. Doesn't work. I'm also not I thought you could do it because you're gloving, but I guess you can't. That kinda sucks. You can't. That sucks. So I guess I'll stick to what I know. It's kind of manual, but can you do multiple stuff? Hopefully you can, so that I don't have to type and move CLI every single time. So dark. You do that, or will it throw an error? Okay, and then if that's the case, Darkman. Okay, so it did not work. Did not work. So it ignored the this. Kind of sucks. It ignored this. So I have no choice but to add and move, move, CLI. Move CLI, right? Move CLI. CLI. Okay, and then it should work. Okay. I thought it like, you know. But anyways. And then I'm going to remove this style. Going to create like an SCSS folder, source, like new folder SCSS. I want to follow the 7-to-1 architecture that I just learned, and you know, I already have the file, right? I have the, how do I say it? Where's it? How to, actually don't have it, so silly. I already have like the cheat sheet, I mean, so yeah, we can use the cheat sheet now. Okay, 7-to-1 architecture. So first I need a base abstracts, and then I'll need the base folder. So in abstracts folder, I'm going to need functions, SCSS. This is like the, I guess the important ones are like mixins and variables. Mixins and variables.SCSS. See, so base folder. Base folder. I would need. I would need base.sss. So I'm going to copy this, so I could reset the, and then I'll copy this. Not really the same colors, but I'm going to how do you say it? Not the same colors, but I'm going to what? You can't copy everything? Okay, not the same colors, but you get what I mean. I don't need the grid. Maybe I'll need this, but I'll do that later. What else do I need? I'll need components. So new folder, components for the footer and the nav. Actually, no, it's not components. This is for the toggler. This is for like the toggler, theme toggler. .scss. And then for SCSS, I also have layouts for the navigation. Yeah, the navigation .sss. Then I also need like a footer. Is it like the? I guess it's the nav, because it's the nav bar. Right? It's at the top. And what else do I need? I'll need pages. Yeah, pages. And then I'll only have one folder, which is home. That's this. And then I'm going to need like a main file. I mean that main.min.css, where I'm just going to forward everything. And then here I'm going to add like an index folder where not forward, use index folder. Well, I'll just forward everything, and then I'll just again create another index folder, index.css, and then forward home. Then everything's manual now because I guess I want to learn it, so I don't really mind it being manual. I want to, I guess, how do I say it? How do I say it? Like, you know, muscle memory. I want to make sure that it gets like saved. Yeah, it gets ingrained. Yeah, that's the word. It gets ingrained into my muscle memory. So like forward theme toggler. SSS. I don't. Why do I have 2 dots? And then semicolon. Start. And then new file. Next, that's CSS. This is at forward. This is navigation and footer. Okay, and then another forward here, index.css. Forward. This is home. Oh wait, forward home. Whew, that's a lot. And then I'm going to install Sass. I'm going to npm i-d Sass. Yeah, and then I'm going to build it. Next.html. First, my JSON file. Here, I'm going to add it in the build. So minify as CSS. This is Sass. It's watch md. Watch Sass. Watch SS. This is Sass. I guess I need to install also concurrently npm. I also need to install concurrently. Yeah, npm i-d concurrently, so I could watch both markdowns and Sass files. Okay, Sass. What's the name again? It's a script. Sass watch. Okay. Sass watch style compress. This is SCSS. This is source CSS, and then this is CSS output. There is static CSS. Okay, and then I'm going to install it concurrently, and the watch, and I'm going to create like another script which is for watching both files concurrently. How do you do it again? Other. Where is concurrently? Let me check. Okay, I found it. So watch is just run concurrently, and then This is for npm run watch md, and I guess am I doing it correctly? And let me check. Yeah, I'm doing it correctly. npm run watch. Yes. Okay. And then I have to build it, right? So I need to minify SCSS. Okay, so Sass without compress, so it's part of this. Actually, I could add like concurrently. And currently yeah. And I'll run minify SCSS. Let's check if everything works. npm run. If nothing breaks, that would be great. Okay, let's check. Okay. Let's see. It did not work. Forward home. Where did it break? Forward home. So pages forward home. Why did it break? Pages. It's correct. It's correct. Like, why did it break? I don't get why it broke. Can't find the style sheet to import. Theme toggler. Ah. Chord base. Okay. If I'm on build, it should work. Okay. Main that says this map. Everything works. Okay. Everything still works. Glad that I still have it in me, you know, how to work with scripts and stuff. Okay. So now I have that. I'm going to go back to my index.html. I'm going to add light, right? I'm going to add light. I'm going to add the main.min. Then I guess restart, then back. Okay. Everything still works. Everything still works. Okay. And then I could remove this now, and I'm going to, and then I'm just going to run and npm run watch. Right. I'm just going to run that. I'm not sure where I should put it. Maybe no, it should be on layout, right? Like it should be on or base. Should it be on base or should it be in layout? I mean, it should not be on layout. It should be on base, I guess. Where this is, I guess I'll add GitHub here. New file. I like GitHub. GitHub Markdown. Then GitHub Markdown. and it should still work. I'll restart the server. Okay, it still works. And then back to my index.html, I'll remove this. Okay. Okay. Control 50 format. There's not even Django. It's not Django, what the hell? Settings. Okay, everything still works. Everything still works. Okay, this is not main. That's CSS. Okay, so back to my Figma. How do you remove this? I'll remove this. How do you say banner first? The banner. Just delete that. Yep. So I need like a header, right? I need a header, and I need a footer, and then a navigation, nav, header, nav. This is like, I guess, a flex. So 3 elements. First div. There's like a div here that's floated to the left, and the rest is like floated to the right. So I guess I'll have like logo, and then I'll have the right elements. Div class. I could nav left, nav right. I could also do that. Logo and then the div, like class container, nav container, I guess, nav container. No, actually no, I'll just go nav. And no, it's nav class nav. Nav class nav logo. Nav here. Nav elements, I guess. Is it nav elements? Nav links. Nav links? What do you call it? Like, right? How do you name the classes? Let me. Let me check how, like, to name class. I'm really bad at like naming navigations classes. So nav style header. So how did links. Yeah, okay. Nav links. I guess nav links is good. And then did she like created like OL? Good enough, I guess. Okay. Li times 3. Where am I? And then this is like class. No, this is a component, so it should be its own block thing. Toggle, this is class projects, this is drop down class, this is icon, GitHub icon. Yep. These are like, I guess you could say like 3 blocks. So yeah. There's no elements, and then I'll style it, I guess. Components, toggle, the layout, navigation, .nav, links, logo. Height is how many rem again is this? I cannot see. Oh no, I cannot see. Why can I not see? That sucks. I thought you could see it. You cannot see the height, the description. It's only read only. That sucks. For the typing. Okay, I guess I'll open Figma on. I thought you could see the styles. I thought you could see the styles. Sure. I guess I have to check my Figma. How high is this? 70 pixels. So height is 7 rem, I guess. And then to check we could check the color. #0. And then it's automatically watching, right? It's not working. Why is it not working? Hmm. Maybe because. Okay. Okay. I was wondering why is it not working. I have to restart the server every time I change something on the. Okay. So how do you add frosted glass? Mac. CSS. CSS frosted glass effect. Frosted glass attachment fixed container. Blur effect. I don't need a box shuttle, I think. So I guess I'll just need this filter. One RAM. I'm not seeing it though. It's not my problem. Filter blur one RAM. It doesn't work. Maybe I can see it if if base is. Actually no. I'll just do it here. Body and then BGC 0. Oh, I can't see it. I think I have to z-index 1000. I still cannot see it. I wonder why I cannot see it. I need to make it transparent. It's not working. Why is it not working? Oh, it's in before. So it should not be here, so... It's not working. But I've done it before. How to create glass, frosted glass effect. Yeah, I've done it before. The thing is, I've done it before. Image. Fine. Should be before. Adding it to every. I don't need. I wonder why I cannot see the blur effect. Maybe if I make this like 100 pixels, then I can see it. I wonder how they did that. Oh my god. Maybe I should not do that yet and not really seeing. Maybe if I add like a background image, then I would see it. But it's not working. The thing is that I cannot see it working. See, like it doesn't seem like it's working on RAM. There's, it's kind of visible, but not really. I'm confused, really. I'm confused because, like, yeah. Okay, okay. Now we're talking. Okay, okay. And if we remove this, VGC. What? uh, maybe because maybe. Okay, okay. You just cannot see it. Okay, I guess that's good enough. That's good enough, I guess. Position sticky, not relative. Position sticky. Yeah. Point 1. $50. I'll just trust them because, like, yeah. There's also this. Let's check this also. This is very subtle. Very, very subtle. I guess this is good on, like, what is that? Non-white background, but it's white, so yeesh. So I guess I'll use. I'll try to check if there's other things. I guess this is it. Yeah, I'll just go with 0, 0, what I know. 0, 0, 0, and then I'll just control it. It's easier to control 0, 0, 0. 0.2, 0.1. 005. It's very subtle, but I like it. I like the subtleness. 07. I would 07. Or something like that. I guess it's very subtle. Okay. 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 So the logo for now is just, since I don't really have any logo, just let's make it MD compile. And I guess I'll need to restart the server to see the changes. Okay, what I've noticed is that the font, I haven't set the font yet. So let me see the font. What's the font? Inherit. I want it to be the same font everywhere. Or should I have like a base font instead? Like typography, right? It's in typography. Why do I not have typography? Where is typography? I read a base. Can you file typography dot SCSS? Guess I could add like the body here. Oh yes, yeah. Font size is like 1.6 rem, and font family is, so I'll make it Ubuntu. Ubuntu or Sans Serif. I guess I don't have Ubuntu. I don't have Ubuntu as my font, so Google Fonts. Ubuntu. I'll select 300. Select 400, select medium, select bold. I don't really need it italic, I guess. And then I'll just copy this. Yep, Google Fonts. I'll have Ubuntu. Should be above. And I still do not have it. Why? Font family. I was correct. Ubuntu Sans Serif. Ah, I know why. Typography. Oh, Sans Serif. I know why. It's because I haven't forwarded it. This is typography. Okay. Okay. MD compile. It's a component, right? It's a component. Oh wait, no, it's not a component. Where is it? Navigation. It's layout. Navigation. Logo. Font weight. I'll make it, I guess, 700. And then I'll have to how do I say it? I'll have to float it to the left. Float left. Okay, and then I'll float the links to the right. Float right. Then there is floated, right? Well, I guess each link right, I'll have to display on land block. It does not work. How do I make it display vertically? Actually, no. Maybe I should not like float it. Maybe I should like display flex. Yeah. Maybe I should use flex instead. Just display flex and align, and then working with flex is easier, simpler. But floats is also okay. Okay, I'll work with floats because I want to, I guess, have more experience working with floats. There's this clear fix, right? Where is that clear fix? I'll add this and abstract mix ends there. And then in navigation, I'll have to use that. Use abstracts as asterisk. And then since I floated it, I need to clear it, right? Where do I add the clear fix? Include clear fix. Here. Add include. I don't really know what it does. I'm just, adding stuff. Nav class logo, nav class links. Doesn't have anything. This has something. Okay, I want to center it. I need to add padding to nav. How much padding should I add? Part of me is like, I should not use, I guess I should not use floats. Maybe I should use flex instead. Maybe I should use not floats, but rather I should display this as flex. And then the header is like navigation, right? Header, display flex, and then padding X is how many? 5, right? Padding W. Oh, okay, padding 0.5 RAM. Why? Display flex. Oh my god, I forgot my CSS. Okay, this is flex. Okay, display flex. Okay. padding. Padding, right? Header should be flexed too though, because oh wait, no, because I did not add like class. Did not add a class of header. There. Okay. Navigation. Display flex, display flex. So this should not be on header, this should be on... Header is position sticky. I guess it should be on header. Position sticky. Overflow hidden. 7M. Right? Right. And then should be here. Okay, everything still works. I need to align the items with, I guess I'll make this with 100. No, with 100%. Oh. I wanted to span. I forgot the flex elements, the flex, CSS flex. Forgot how to do flex. Oh my god. It's been a while since I worked with CSS. I actually forgot how to use flex. Right. Space between. JCSB. Why is it not spanning the width? That is weird. That is so weird. It's not spanning the width. I don't know why it's not spanning the width. Oh, there. I was like, why is it not spanning the width? Okay. Everything's still good. Everything's still good. And then I guess align item center. Let's see. Okay, everything's still good. Everything's still good. Okay, everything's still good. Okay. And cd compile. I want to, I guess, have the color and base CSS, non-variable CSS. I want the color black to be C hashtag use is it at use? Okay, it's at use restricts as star. Okay. Oh wait, what color is this? I don't even know what color is this. So this will be my base black color, I guess. There's my variables. Okay. How do you align OL and align list horizontally? Float left. Float left. Let's start along. Display inline. It doesn't work. I mean, not. Now it's gone. Display now. Where is it gone? Oh. Doesn't work. Wait. Because maybe I need to. Yep, nope, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Oh, display inline. Yeah. goes into that. Links. Test 1, test 2, test 3. Okay. Okay. Everything works still. Everything works. Typography. Z is like, that's it's technically typography. How do you say it? The list. When it's got removed for some reason. Is that what she did? Or did she also make it flex? Okay. Could actually make it flex. So I guess I'll do that instead. Display flex and then justify content. Actually, you don't need to. Huh? What? Why is it not working the way I want it to work? don't get it. Okay. I could also do that, I guess. I can remove the. How do you remove list style now? Okay. Okay. Took me a while, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Okay. So this will be GitHub. For now, this will be like the GitHub icon. This will be projects. And this will be theme toggler. Toggler. Okay. Okay. Everything's good, I think. Okay. And decompile, and then okay, and then I'll do the footer. I'll do the footer. How high is the footer again? 100. Height is 100. So 10 RAM. Then let's just make it like green for now. Let's use like green. Let's make it green for now, so we could see it. So that we could see it. Oh, because I haven't added the footer. Footer class equals footer. And then I have to, I guess, format. I have to. The format document doesn't work. I don't know why. What if I add this? Okay, it does. It does work. Okay, okay. Okay, footer. I'll need to. It's in GitHub Markdown. No, actually in body. Oh, no. In Markdown body, I'll have to make the height, the minimum height. Be calc 100%. 100 VH, right? 100 VH minus 100 VH minus the height of the navigation. So what's the height of navigation again? 7 rem. So where is it? 7 rem minus 7 rem. Yep. See? Okay. So okay. I was hoping I could complete this today, but I mean, yeah, whatever. This is footer. I'll just label it footer for now. I'll just label it footer. Can't even. Just label it footer for now. Just text align center. No. I'll make this like footer text. And then I'll make footer. C36 at 3.6 rem. And I'll make it display flex. I mean, how do you center it? Display flex. Then justify content center, align item center. Yeah. for now. And let's see on mobile how it looks. It looks bad. It looks bad on mobile. Okay. I'll have to fix this. Looks bad on mobile. Because it should be... Well, whatever. I think this is good enough. Good enough. This is good enough. Okay. Let me see what I'm compiling first. I mean what I'm adding first. Git ignore. Okay. Okay. I guess that's good enough for now. Git add dot git commit add SSS add SSS add update templates update index traditional update scripts. I'm just slowly but surely adding complexity to the side. I mean, I did not have to do this, but I wanted to practice SCSS. That's why I added it. Whatever. Update scripts. And then let's check my GitHub. Right, if it's there. It should. Oh wait, I haven't committed yet. Push. I mean, I haven't pushed yet, so it should push. Okay, okay. Two watching. Who are you? Someone just watched my repo. What? What? Like, there's some, how they said, there are people who have like, they have like, something to track your repos, and if it gets updated, it they automatically like watch your repo and stuff. But I'm not sure how they do it. Yeah, I'm not sure how they do it, but yeah. Weird. That's so weird. Whatever. How do you watch? How do you even watch aside? How do you watch a repo without? How do you watch a repo without like like starring it? Like I don't even know how you do that. It's SS 125. I don't even know how you could like do that. But let's see how you could do that. How to star a repo? How to watch a repo without starring? Watching first time. Change the way. How do you star? How do you watch a repo? How to watch a repo? Top right there. How do you next? Okay. I don't get it. Like, how do you watch a repo? If I only want to watch this directory. Cause that was really quick. That was really quick. Like I just uploaded. I just made like my GitHub public, right? I created a repo, made it a public repo, and then immediately there was someone watching it. Not really immediately, but like, yeah, someone was watching it. And I thought that was weird. So he's a researcher, so I'm guessing, again, I'm guessing he's looking, yeah, he has like a way to watch a repo without producers. Whatever. It's 2:30 a.m. I still have work tomorrow. I mean today, later. I'll continue this. At least I it's progress, right? It's progress. Like I'm not really a front end dev, that's why it's taking me a while to build this, but hopefully I can finish it eventually. No promises are made. No promises made. Eventually I'd like to finish it. Yeah, eventually. I'll maintain this repo for a while until I can finish it. There's nothing. It's like sections, right? There should be markdown and sections, but it's like nothing. Okay. 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 Can you wait? If you run PyApp, can you run? Never mind. Never mind. I'll do it next stream. I have to sleep. I have to sleep. I still have an interview this morning. Yeah, I have an interview this morning, and then another interview on Wednesday. The resume that we updated on stream, it's paying off a lot. It's paying off a lot. So yeah, bye bye, bye bye. See you next stream. Stop. How do you stop? Okay.